Hi everyone, welcome to the 10th part of the Julia TicTacToe tutorial. In this part, we'll be finishing off multiplayer. We'll also probably finish the game. I'm gonna do a bit of text editing right now. Like I'll change the prompts a little bit. I'll rewrite them to make them sound better. This video might be a bit long since we're completing the tutorial series here. But anyways, let's get back to work. I'm just rewriting the descriptions for these difficulties right now. So I'll just fast forward through that. So I'll just write the input prompt for the make move function here. I'll just say enter row and column. Oh yeah, also one more thing. I just realized we'll have to check if the cell is empty before actually making a move. Hmm. Yeah. Okay, we'll have a look at that later. But for now, I'll just try writing this. I can't find good words. I'll just forward through this. I'll also rewrite the winning prompts. I think like with interesting messages. Like if AI wins, we're like, humanity has no hope. If the human wins, we're like, humans are still worthy. Oh, oh yeah, humans are still worthy. Yeah, that could be a Thor reference. Yeah, that'd be nice. Another thing is tie. So like humans and AI are equal. So oh yeah, have we reached the singularity? Right? I just write that. I'm writing that in the video, but this video is becoming too long, so I'll just fast forward through that. Oh yeah, for the input checking, we'll also need to see if the cell is empty. So we need to check if it's empty, right? So right now we have text one and text two, but both are strings. So we'll have to parse them into integers. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll say board parse integer text one, uh, then close brackets, and then uh, parse int text two equals space. Oh yeah, another thing. We'll also have to import, like, give the function a board because it doesn't have any access to the board right now. Oh yeah, I need to complete this. So two and equals space. So let's do some testing. CMD. Let me just. Oh wait. Okay. So Julia TTT. So I'll say loser and oh error. Okay. Oh, we just forgot to pass the board. Okay, I'll just do it quick. Uh, yeah, there. So board and then yeah. Let's run this again. I'll say loser and okay, it works. So I'll say 1-1. Oh, it works. So let me try. Oh, what happened? Oh, yeah, it's a cursive. So I have to pass the board again. Yeah. So board then prompt. Okay. Let's try loser again. 1-1. 1-2. Error again. Okay. What's it this time? Close candidates. Oh, okay. I called generalized input. Okay. So should we move input? Okay, let's run again. Loser. That's what happens when you copy text. 1-1. 1-2. Oh, I said 1-3. Uh, okay. 1-2 this time. Or 1-1 again. 1-2. Okay. So it works. Okay. Now what we do is I think let's make a multiplayer now. Yeah, so I'll just enclose this entire thing in single player, and I'll just copy this code and I'll paste it there. The entire single player. So basically we'll call this code when we want to play a single player. Otherwise we'll copy some other code when we want to play multiplayer. So I just tap this in, so it's inside the function. And let's see, we have any dependencies? Like, do we have any like variables that we need to pass? Maybe board. Yeah, pass in board. What else? I think everything else is like generated inside the multiplayer function, so we don't need to do anything else. Uh, yeah. Oh yeah, these ties and player characters. Okay, let's just pass them in like a list. So like player one, so that's the character of player one, that's X, and player two, that's character of player two, that's O, and we have to pass in all the signals, right? So player one win, player two win, and tie. I think you can get away without this. I think it'll create, I think it'll create like a global variable. I'm not sure. So my Julia extension crashed. I'm not getting any more autocomplete. That's weird. So things are already going south. Not nice. Okay, so we got all these standard definitions into our uh, code. So I think what we'll do is I think we'll write the multiplayer function now. It should not be very different. It's mostly copy paste. Editor's note here. I just realized in the original footage I'm actually done with 12 minutes, and this is 6 minutes of the video. So yeah, a lot of rambling. Okay, so let's just copy our single player function and we'll paste it as multiplayer and we'll make the necessary changes. So we just, yeah, let's say multiplayer, and this time we don't need difficulty levels, or yeah, we don't need the entire difficulty level input thing. So we'll just print the board and we'll start the moves. Okay, so move of player one, then it'll make the move, then it'll check. We'll have to rewrite these prompts. Uh, I just say player one wins. I'll just rewrite these prompts and fast forward through this. Okay, so I cut through it. I just wrote player one wins, player two wins, and tie. I just copy this, paste it again, and yeah, we need to change this AI move thing. So I think we just copy the same uh, player one move code. So let's just copy that and paste here and print the board after that. And we'll say player two here. I think, yeah, we'll have to change that to player two. Um, yeah, so I think we're done with multiplayer. Is that I think we got all our functions. Yeah, we have all functions. We don't have any like base code except our standard definitions. So we'll have to start writing like where the script actually starts. So I'll say like print line like welcome to TicTacToe. Would you like to play single player or multiplayer? Then I'll give the user options. Then we'll check for the input. So we'll use generalized input for that. I'll just say welcome to TicTacToe. Uh, would you like to play single player or multiplayer? And then the user will just choose one, and then we can start like multiplayer or single player based on that. I'll just cut through this entire part so you can just see the final code. So editor's note again, I took 2.5 minutes to write this. Okay, so this is the finished code. We'll also write a play again function, so we can ask if the user wants to play again. In that case, we can just replay the game, or we can just end the game there, right? So we just write function replay, replay game, play again. Sorry. So I don't think we'll take anything as parameter. Okay, so we'll just print on a new line. Do you want to play again? And then we'll have yes or no. Actually, you know what? It would be a good idea if we had like we use lowercase for generalized input. You know what? Actually, yeah, I should be using generalized input here. I'll just do that real quick. I'll just type in generalized underscore input. Yeah, so we need to change that the generalized input code to you have lowercase. So the split, so lowercase of read line. So I think that'll make sense now. So the user can type anything in uppercase and it'll just be converted to lowercase and it'll just be uh, returned if it makes sense. Okay, so we'll write the parameters for this now. We'll say is it on the same line? Well, yes. What choices do we have? Yes or no? So we just put that in string. Yes, comma y comma n. and then params. That's just one param. Yeah. So you have to return this now. Oh no no, we need to check if uh, the user wants to play again. We call it replay. So if replay, then we'll play again. Otherwise, we'll just quit. So if replay equals yes, like y, then what we'll do is we'll write the replay code later. And otherwise, we'll just say quit, right? Exit, right? So I'll have to write the replay code now. I just write the end. Okay. So just write the replay code. Okay, so to run the current script again, what we'll do is we'll just run it through the terminal. We'll call it Julia, and there's a special variable called program file in all caps and a dollar before it, so we can use it in a string. Remember to use backticks for the run function, right? The backticks below the escape button. Anyway, so we'll run this script again, so we can actually play again. Okay, so let's do some testing. CMD. Okay, let's just put Julia tab, whatever. So error already. Okay. Okay. So it says player to is not a valid functional argument. I think it's huh. I think it's because oh yeah. I think it's because Julia doesn't accept like square brackets in its arguments. So it just passes as tuple. No problem. Let me just convert all of these into round brackets. Same thing for multiplayer uh, and the input. I actually forward through this now. So I replaced all the square brackets with round brackets for that function. And now let's go ahead and test. Okay, so yeah, Julia TicTacToe. Welcome to TicTacToe single player. Difficulty loser again. I just play 1-1, 1-3. Oops. Okay, so input validation is working again. So same place is also working. So I got taken place is also not allowed. Okay, so now let's try multiplayer. 2 and then 1-1. Huh. Oh, it's not printing, I guess. Oh yeah, it's not printing. Okay, so we need to print after the first player makes a move. Right. Got it. So we just go down there to the multiplayer one. Print board. Right. We just copy and paste over there. Should we do it after? No, we'll do it before the checking win. So let me just paste it here. Okay. So player one makes a move, then it prints the board, then it checks the win. If someone won, it just says that. Then player two makes a move, then it checks the win again. Then it oh no no, then it prints the board, then it checks the win. Okay. So let's test again. Okay. So let's play two. Another helpful thing would be to mention that X actually goes first. Who is X? Who is O? That would be kind of helpful, I guess. So yeah, so I blocked myself here in TicTacToe. Let's check. Okay, input validation is working. Great. Winning is also working. So we'll say no. So we'll check play again now. Let's play single player loser so I can just win as fast as possible. I just go for principal diagonal win like 1-1, 2-2, 3-3 and say yes. And it works. Okay. So now we're done with the game almost. I just add spaces here so it looks better. Um, we just print slightly we just print some tips like X goes first, player one is X, AI is O, something like that. So I'll just say print line. Oh, that should be yeah, when the multiplayer thing starts. Yeah, that's right. So print line, player one is X, player two is O, player one goes first. So yeah, okay, right. Now we'll do the same thing for single player. We'll just copy this. We'll say I think we'll say after choosing the difficulty, like before printing the board. Right, okay. So player one is X. Instead of player one, I think I'll say human. And instead of player two, I'll say AI. Yeah, AI is O. Human is
X, and I have to remove, and I'll have to replace this with human too. So human. Okay. So I think we're done with the game. Oh no, actually, I think we have a couple things to fix. So when we're asking for coordinate, it's entering on a new line. We want it on the same line. So there we're using print line in move input. I think we just want to use print there. So boom, just so this print line, we make it print. Another thing is I think we'll just add a space here after play again, and that should finish our game. So let's just test. Okay, so input validation is working there. So I'll just do some testing and then we should be good to go. So I'll play loser 1-1, 2-2, then 3-3. So I'll say no and then that's it. Okay, so I think we're done with the game there. So yeah, we're officially done the entire tic-tac-toe game from scratch, including AI, including difficulty levels, including input scrubbing, the entire package. We're done. So this took 10 videos, quite a lot, more than expected. But yeah, congratulations on getting here. And as always, the code will be in the description. Thank you for following along and watching. Goodbye. Okay, editor's note, and guess what? 11 minutes of solid gibberish, like absolute nonsense, maybe even silence in this video. Wow, I'm proud of myself.